Okay. So that regarding this error that you are getting, so
Mm-hmm.
you have already installed the gits and that get pip.y file, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So can you share like okay, I'm making you have already host. Are you able to like
I have already shared my screen. I don't know if you are able to see my screen or not.
yeah, I can see your screen.
Acha.
Can you just open the folder AWS demo? I
I've
just
opened
need.
that folder. Can you see
Yeah.
that?
No, I can't see it.
Okay.
I can see only this file. Let me make you host.
Acha. Uh, just a second.
I made you host. You
Okay.
just now I think you can able to show me. Now I can see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Start PS1. Get pip Y. And what about this UI screen? Whether that in UI screen is open where that we
Ah,
have done.
that is open too.
Yeah. Please show that
Uh,
screen.
see. Just a second. Do I need to share each and every file again and again? Is it not possible that I can share whole my screen with you? I
Yeah. You
don't.
can you can share. While sharing, there is an option of show all window or screen.
Uh,
Once you click on the share, you get an option show all window at the end or screen. You can
okay.
select that. So if you select screen, then
Share.
all
Uh,
window, all window.
multiple participant can share. Nahin, one participant can share at a time. I can see only three option. One participant can share at a time. Multiple participant can share simultaneously. Advanced
No,
sharing
no.
option.
When you click on the share button at that time, it give you options like
Share
what
screen.
screen you want to share it.
Uh, basic. अच्छा
Just
चलिए.
just 1 minute.
हम्म.
Just 1 minute. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, actually I got call. Uh,
No problem, no problem.
might be Swanita ma'am. She need a link.
अच्छा, that is.
Yes. Uh, you have not started. That's why it was giving.
एक बार विंडोज पावर शेल पे करूं क्या वापस से?
नहीं
स्टार्ट डॉट
आप
पीएच में.
पहले आप यहाँ पे स्टार्ट कीजिए IoT कोर
अच्छा.
जो भी सेटिंग मैंने
ये
कल
ये ये यहाँ पे
हम्म
आईओटी कोर का ये फोल्डर बना हुआ है, इसी को क्लिक करना है.
हाँ क्लिक करिए नो
नाउ
नो
व्हाट?
गो डाउन नो नॉट हियर
हाँ हाँ. देयर, यहाँ पे
क्लिक ऑन
लेफ्ट हैंड
दिस
साइड.
बोर्ड ऑन बोर्ड क्लिक ऑन
ऑन
ऑन बोर्ड
बोर्ड. हाँ हाँ.
या
गेट
गेट
स्टार्टेड.
स्टार्टेड यस ऑन बोर्ड अ
टोटल
डिवाइस
डिवाइस.
नाउ क्लिक ऑन दैट
गेट
गेट
स्टार्टेड.
स्टार्टेड या
विंडोज
लाइनेक्स
एंड पाइथन. हाँ, नहीं नहीं,
या
आई हैव विंडोज
या ओके सेलेक्ट विंडो
एंड पाइथन टू. हाँ.
पाइथन या
नेक्स्ट.
नेक्स्ट give any other name we will try with another one
अच्छा, वापस से कुछ और नाम.
हाँ
अच्छा.
हाँ
आईओटी
give any other name IoT demo to something anything that you want to add you can give a name but just
डेमो टू.
remember the name
ओके.
click next step yeah window click on that window it will going to download a
नेक्स्ट
mm,
स्टेप.
yeah
अच्छा, ये वापस सारा कर रहे हैं
हाँ
ना.
तो अभी ये इसको आप एक्सट्रैक्ट कर लीजिए और एक न्यू फोल्डर डेस्कटॉप पे बना लीजिए
अच्छा.
I'm doing this just for like to
हम्म.
just ensure कि सब correct हो
अच्छा अच्छा.
okay so like go to that folder that you have downloaded
यस यस, आई एम डूइंग दैट.
हम्म
एक्सट्रैक्ट कर लो ना एक डेस्कटॉप
हम्म
पे.
डेस्कटॉप पे कोई फोल्डर बना के मे बी एनी नेम यू गिव इट और नेक्स्ट स्टेप कर दीजिए यहाँ पे, क्लिक ऑन नेक्स्ट स्टेप.
ठीक ठीक है
ओके,
एक
नो नो
सेकंड
नो, वेट 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 वेट.
डेस्कटॉप
आई कांट सी योर स्क्रीन.
अच्छा एक सेकंड जस्ट अ सेकंड मैं दूसरा फोल्डर बना अब मेरे को लग रहा है ना कि मैं पता नहीं मैं शेयर नहीं कर पा रही हूँ एक ही स्क्रीन आपके साथ शेयर कर पा रही हूँ मैं
There is an option when you click on this
हाँ हाँ
share screen, you get
हम्म
an option. Are you getting the option which
नहीं आई एम
screen
नॉट
to
गेटिंग
select?
दैट ऑप्शन आप मतलब मैं जब भी शेयर कर रही हूँ ना तो मुझे एक ही स्क्रीन का ऑप्शन आ रहा है
How it possible? Like,
हाँ मे बी मैं कर नहीं पा रही होंगी हो सकता है
yeah.
कोई नहीं आई शेयर अगेन नो जस्ट अ सेकंड
Click on this next step first. Click on
हाँ
this next step.
ओके अच्छा नेक्स्ट है
Hmm.
कर दिया
Yeah. Now, yes. So now, ma'am, wait. Now you go to that folder.
ये बनाया है दैट आई
Hmm.
क्रिएटेड
Yes. You stop sharing and reshare that folder that you have created, so I can see it.
Oh yeah, just a second. Can you see my folder?
Yeah. Yes, I can see it. Now inside that you pasted that file, git pip file. You go to the desktop, click on the and the file that you have downloaded, get pip.py, paste it here.
Start dot ps1 भी पेस्ट करना है? नहीं अच्छा वो है
नहीं,
शायद
वो ऑलरेडी रहेगा उसमें.
पेस्ट कर दिया है अब
हाँ, ओके. नाउ यू गो टू द कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट.
कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट हाँ उसमें लाना पड़ेगा ना उस फोल्डर में जाना पड़ेगा
हाँ, cd डेस्कटॉप फिर cd aws डेमो, और डायरेक्टली यहाँ से कॉपी, यहाँ पे क्लिक कीजिए, दिस pc डेस्कटॉप aws डेमो 2 पे क्लिक कीजिए.
अच्छा इस पे
हाँ,
पाथ कॉपी
या
करना है
या पाथ कॉपी कर लीजिए.
अब कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट पे जाओ
आई कांट सी कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट.
अच्छा जस्ट अ सेकंड नाउ कैन यू सी कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट
Yeah, I can see now.
हाँ
Now
अब
you type Python, get.
ये इस पे जाना है ना इस फोल्डर में जाना है ना ये
हाँ हाँ, correct. You have already done, I think, this
हाँ कर लिया
Python.
आप क्या करूँ
Okay. Uh, you have installed the Git also, right?
हाँ आई हैव इंस्टॉल्ड गिट आल्सो और ये get.py पे ये
Okay.
आई आल्सो
Have you clone one folder, Git clone? There is an. Okay,
वो
you in go to the
ये कर
power.
लिया गेट क्लोन
Okay, या folder आपने कर लिया है. कहाँ
हाँ
पे किया? AWS डेमो पे किया है ना? AWS
हाँ
डेमो
अभी
2 पे
इसको अब
कीजिए.
उसमें करना पड़ेगा ना डेमो 2 पे करना
हाँ
पड़ेगा
हाँ, करेक्ट.
तो ये यही पूरा कॉपी कर लेती हूँ
जी.
यहाँ से नहीं कॉपी होगा ना
हो जाएगा, एक बार सेलेक्ट कीजिए उसको. You expand this. Yeah.
हाँ
Now you copy it.
कहाँ चला गया गेट क्लोन
Or you type it na, otherwise it's
हाँ
not a
हाँ
big deal. You can
गेट
type it.
क्लोन
Git clone
यस
https
https
colon forward slash twice forward slash github.com
com
aws
aws
demo 2, what the name that you have given, type as it is.
ओके तो aws के बाद ही जस्ट टाइप कर दूँ एड
नहीं नहीं, aws demo 1 minute.
अच्छा ये पूरे इसका ये पूरे फोल्डर का
हाँ,
नाम
ये
रहेगा
पूरा नाम as it is टाइप कर दीजिए.
अच्छा aws
नहीं नहीं,
अंडरस्कोर
नो नो, नॉट लाइक दैट. आप उस AWS डेमो 2 पे आ गए हैं ना, तो अभी आप एज इट इज़ टाइप करिए. वो AWS डेमो 2 डालने की ज़रूरत नहीं है.
तो यहाँ पे अच्छा ये पूरा टाइप कर दो ना ए
हाँ,
डब्ल्यू
क्योंकि
आईओटी डिवाइस
आ,
एसडी
आप
डिवाइस
डेमो 2 के अंदर ये
हाँ
फोल्डर
कर
को
लिया
डाउनलोड करोगे.
AWS और मेरी वजह से सबका टाइम जा रहा है सॉरी
नो नो, यू कैन टेक इट लाइक. या प्रेस एंटर.
डिवाइस की स्पेलिंग गलत डाल दी है लेकिन मैंने।
Yeah, it will give error. Press page up button.
आप पे कर दिया पेज, बस यहाँ से चेक गलत
हाँ
करेंगे।
हाँ. Yes. Fatal error not found. Might be you have written the wrong path.
git clone https://github.com aws। अच्छा ये, ओके, एक सेकेंड, एक और गलती है यहाँ पे, वो नहीं लिखा है AWS के अंदर जाके फिर AWS और वो करना था। AWS।
Yes, AWS. Yes. Yeah. Now I think yes, it's working.
हाँ,
Hmm.
ये
Now
देखो।
you open that PowerShell. Open the PowerShell.
हम्म,
I can't see the PowerShell. Can you just yes? Yeah. Now you type. Go to the AWS demo 2.
अच्छा,
Uh, you dot cd dot yes, cd AWS demo 2. Enter. Now you type dot
डॉट
forward slash start dot ps1.
पीएस। हाँ,
Just tell
यही एरर पहले
giving
भी आ रहा था।
category unauthorized access ps security exception. C user cannot be loaded because running script is disabled on this system. Ma'am, there might be something with your system. It's showing that start.ps1 cannot be loaded because running script is disabled on the system.
वही
Do you
एरर
have antivirus on your system?
हाँ, डिफेंडर है शायद। यस।
Maybe because of that, it is giving an error that C user
अच्छा,
desktop start ps1 cannot be loaded because running script is disabled on the system. But we are not getting such error. Why should giving an? Can you type bash
BSH।
hmm, and then
क्या
type
करें?
yes space
अच्छा,
no
बै
no
अच्छा,
bash
बैश स्पेस
and then start ps1 that command.
स्टार्ट डॉट पीएस1। इज इट फाइन?
Yeah, no, not like that. Start means dots this one command I'm saying.
अच्छा, ये पूरा
Dot
करो
forward
स्लैश।
slash yes. If it is not resolved, then we will connect in a separate call and I will going to resolve it. Okay.
ये रिजॉल्व नहीं हुआ है लेकिन।
Okay. So we can connect in a one separate call.
ठीक
In
है, ठीक है।
evening and all, I will ping you.
हाँ हाँ, नो
Based on
इश्यूज,
that,
नो।
we can connect it.
हाँ, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, it's fine,
Okay.
it's fine। हाँ,
Yeah. Okay.
मैं आपको होस्ट बना दूँ?
Yes, ma'am. There might be some setting I need to check. It's not a big deal. We can try it. Do you have a Linux system? Then you can try it on that
मेरे
also.
पास वर्चुअल मशीन है, उसके अंदर वो
हाँ.
इंस्टॉल है।
यस यस, तो आप वहाँ पे कर, मैं आपको बताता हूँ ये कॉल के बाद.
ठीक है, ठीक है। मैंने आपको होस्ट बना दिया है इसमें।
जी.
ठीक।
जस्ट स्टॉप शेयरिंग या.
हाँ, कर दिया, स्टॉप शेयरिंग कर दिया। इट्स फाइन ना?
यस.
ओके, थैंक यू।
Yeah, so today we will going to see about this IoT device defender. It's one of the IoT service. And why do we use it, this IoT defender service? It's a security service that is used for auditing purpose. What do you mean by this? Auditing the configurations and all. Just like yesterday we have seen AWS IoT core, and previously we have seen AWS IoT greengrass, right? So these all are the different services that comes under AWS IoT service, AWS cloud. And you need this device defender to monitor the signals, to monitor the IoT devices that are connected in a network, or that IoT device that is going to send a signal or like a data to this cloud. Yesterday we have seen like how this IoT cloud was sending the data on this, means not only he's sending the data but he's receiving the data also on with the help of that script that we were running it. Okay. So similarly, this IoT device defender, we use it to monitor the activity of the IoT device, so that we can come to know like if there is any abnormal behavior they are showing, or if the datas are like if somebody trying to manipulate the data in between, that is traveling from IoT device to our cloud. So this all thing will we can see it, we can monitor it. There is a feature called a monitoring of this, with the help of this AWS IoT device defender we can monitor those activity. So it give you the means ability to see those different kind of monitoring the activities in the form of graph. And you need some policies, you need to have some policies that as I already said, you policy means the permissions, roles that will allow you to access this service. Okay, so what are the things that will comes under this IoT device defender? They will not only going to tell you the issue, means the error that are occur on this connection when establishing the connection between IoT device to the um, local devices or like cloud. What are the issues that were occur, what are the errors occurring, so you can monitor those activities. So because of that we use this. So in this IoT device defender we're going to see that. How we're going to do that? Just click on this get started with the AWS. For this you need to do some settings, you need to do some configuration, like setting up audit guide, ML detect guide, customize how you can view audit done by your IoT device defender. So this you can see it from this document. In simple word, if I say you, this IoT device defender is nothing just to monitor the activities of your IoT device and the AWS cloud where they are ingesting the data. So as I said you that you need some roles and IAM user, right? So what do you mean by this IAM? Let me show you that. Okay, so that IAM role I'm telling you about, right? So this is the IAM role. What this IAM will going to help you, this will going to give you the access of the resources or the AWS service. So जो ये IoT components है, ये जो भी हम IoT components that we are reading here, this all will going to help us to access the IoT services, right? So in order to do that configuration successfully, you all need this role policy. You should have a knowledge of this. What is the user group, user role policy? So this user group means what? When you want to give some permissions to the set of roles, means when you want to give permission to the group of a user. Okay, so like when you click on this user group, you can see like here user one, there are two groups, there are role are 15, you can see this admin group, TM project group. So these are what means you are giving a permission to some group, means set of group. Like suppose here in this our class, Manju ma'am, Dipti ma'am and Swanita ma'am is there, and me. So we are four are group, we are accessing suppose IoT services, IoT AWS service. So it means that if we are working on a single AWS account, then in that case it means that that AWS account has given us one role, one permission to access in a group in the sense we four belong to suppose single department of a company, we are using some service. So you should have a knowledge of this user groups. What is user? In that user, when you come to click on that user, you can see the different name. You can see here Amit, right? It's showing me my name. Why it is showing me my its name? Because I have an admin access. Admin access in the sense I can use any services. But similarly, I will going to show you one more thing. Like suppose, let me show you the Google Cloud account. Okay, uh, okay, let me show you this Google Cloud. Okay, there's one more cloud is there, Google Cloud. Here I will show you this my company account. So here in this account, when I will going to open some of the service, it will give me some error. You can see here. Okay, now I will click on this billing part. Let me show you. Okay, let me give you notebook one. Just wanted to tell you like what actually the error comes when you try to use any services and you don't have a permission for that. In every cloud we have an IAM role. Now see that here I'm getting an error. You do not have sufficient permission to view this page. Do you know why I have this an error? The reason is that because the admin of this account, means my manager who is an admin of this account, this project, he has not given me an access. Similarly in AWS also it happens. In AWS, if you try to access, if you are working on any organization or if you are working any company account, if you try to open such page, it will give you an error if you do not have a permission for that. If he has made you an admin, in that case you can open any of this service. Like here you can see I am an admin group. It means that I can open most of the services here. uh, if you try to use on your account, you might be able to use every service because you are using your own account, right? You have created your own account with your credit card credential, right? But when we work in an organization, we have a limited facility. So this thing you should be aware what is a role and what is a IAM role. Okay, if anyone asks you like what is an IAM role, then you should be able to explain like these are the policies, permission that you needed while working. Now, what why I'm telling you this thing, roles with particular username, particular account, you can provide a role to them. Role in the sense which services you want to use it. Suppose there are different services are there, right? Now you can see uh, this is a SageMaker one role, means I can use SageMaker with respect to my account. In this my account, what are the roles are given to me? Role in the sense permission. I can use SageMaker service. I can do auto scaling. I can use AWS Cloud9, Elastic Load Balancing. I can use Trusted Advisor AWS services support. I can use it. IoT event demo. I can use it. So these are the role in your uh, account. Also, just try do it after the class once. Go to the IAM role and just see this what is role policies and all. You will come to know like what are the different kind of roles and policies are given to you. Is it clear to everyone? What is the IAM roles and user? I'm telling you this thing because this might will be needed when we are working on this IoT. You might have to when you work in a company, you need to have a enable some of the policy to use that. Now you can see permission policy. It means I can use this policy, means with respect to my account name. I can use this service, and these are the thing we have done previously also, right? So this is the way of doing that. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Any question regarding this? Like what is policy roles? Do you understand regarding this?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have explained you. I am user and all. Now we will come to our actual IoT audit. That is the IoT Defender. Like what actually they do. So when you click on this IoT Device Defender, what is the step for doing that? You can see you go to the AWS IoT console. In the navigation pane, you can, when you click on this defend, let me open it and show you. right? You will get such different options, right? So when you go on this defend, okay, when you click on this defend option, sorry, where it is, yeah, this one, right? This is for IoT Defender. Okay, click on this IoT Defender. So here auditing means, auditing in the sense like the information, the signal that you are receiving from the several sources. As we have seen yesterday, we run one script and we were sending a message, right? That was a simple sample code or sample script file that we run it. But when we work on actual project, at that time we do some hardware devices, we will configure it, and from that hardware devices we will going to save on this, or we will going to send the signal to this AWS cloud. Okay, so you can click on this conduct ongoing audit, like you can follow the documents, like in case if you do not understand anything how to do it, you can follow this each and every document, like how this device defender they work, how you can see the options regarding this. Once you view the screen of this device defender audit, what option you need to select, you can click on this get started with an audit. It will be similar like this what we have seen yesterday. This lab part I will going to show you tomorrow. Today I will going to show you, like means I need to clear this concept behind it, what actually the thing is there, what is roles and all, so that tomorrow when we do some settings and configuration you should be aware about it. Okay, so this device defender needs some policy. As you are using the root account, you don't need it. I repeat once again, as you are using your root account, so you don't need to do any kind of policies and all, unless it will give an error. But when you use an IO like IAM user account, as I'm using IAM user account, as I yesterday only I told you why I'm using this IAM user account, because this account belong to the Hackveda and they have given me an access. So this IAM user, I have one ID, and based on that I'm using the company account. Okay, because of that I need to be careful while working on this. Okay, like review permissions, how you will going to do the like policies and all, you don't need to set up any policy. So when we will do the lab, you just need to go to the defend part. You need to check the permission when you're working on the IAM roles. Just need to check the permission. How you're going to check the permission? As I already said you, so just type it here. In case suppose if you are unable to get it, click on this console button symbol, type it and go to the IAM user, and you can check for the various roles that you have. You can create a role also. Let me tell you how to create a role also. In case suppose if you get an error, you can create a role also there based on your requirement. You can create a role here. Once you go to this link, click on this create role. Now once you click on this create role, okay, it will give you an options what role you want. AWS service, EC2 Lambda, other, another AWS account you want. You can select it from here, which role you want. Okay, it see you can see here it is asking you select a service to view it in a use case. Now suppose you want IoT thing graph. Okay, let me select this one. Select this IoT thing graph. Click on this next permission. This is one more important step when you work in any industry. They might ask you like create a role for me, create a permission for me. They might ask you. Okay, so you should be aware about this. Like here now, the set of policies are available under this IoT graph. Which policies permission I already have, administration access, and this one Elastic Beanstalk is one more service that is not in your syllabus, so don't need to go for that. Now suppose you want some any access, like suppose this one. Okay, you click on this select. Okay, scroll down. You can, if you want any other service, you can just click on this. uh, Now there might be a question like this particular policy name is used for what. In case if you don't understand, just right click on this. Okay, just right click on this, and once you right click on this, you will get the detail what actually that is for. Okay, if that policy is having some description, you can able to read it from here. Provide full access to the Amazon app flow, access to the AWS service supported as a flow source. Means this is something service that is related to your S3 storage and your Redshift, that is called as a data warehousing. So this thing you can get a detail from here. Okay, so now you want to set a permission boundary, like what are the permission. You can create a role with permission boundary. Permission boundary means to control the maximum permission to the role. It is something like if you are giving a permission to the any person, okay, he should have some if you want to give a at max permission, then you will select this. If you want to give a control limitation, means to restrict the access, you can select this. Then again you will get an option what are the service you want to give a restrict. But I don't want, so I will going to select this one. Create a role with permission boundary. Click on the next tag. Okay, now here in the next tag you can add any key. Key means just for identification. Okay, you can add any key, like suppose 101 AWS, and click on next review. Okay, now role name, what role name you want to give. So AWS API flow was the name, so I'm giving this role. It's very simple. It is play of a UI. If you know how to check in the UI, you can do anything here. AWS API flow. If you want to add a description, you can add it, like AWS IoT. Okay, and then press enter. It will going to create a role. Okay, sorry, it is asking to add some more description, so I'm adding like allow IoT permissions. Okay, now I will going to 1 minute. Yes, next review, IoT permission. It is giving that role description should not have a underscore, so you can remove this underscore. And now you press here, just okay, permission boundary is not set. Click on this previous one. Click on this permission boundary. Select sorry, click on this one, and it will give you some options. Select that one. Okay, is it clear? Right, means are you getting what I'm doing or what? uh,
Yes, Amit.
yeah, if you have any question you can just ask me. So once you click on this set boundary, you can click on the name, username, and okay, let me not take my name. IoT SageMaker something role I'm giving. So I'm creating the set boundary, or let me take to the another one. um, okay, let me take to this. It will give you some options, means once you do it you will get habitual of this. Cannot attach a service role to policy customer role. Okay, so it is saying that we can't attach it. Okay, we can do from the fresh. 1 minute. This IAM role you might need it. If anyone says you to create IAM role, you should be aware about it. So that's why I'm telling you this thing. What happened? Suppose I create a group. Let me give a name, AWS IoT. I add this username here. I add the policy like AWS IoT, CloudWatch, IoT, Greengrass. Okay, like this, I have added these policies to it. Policy means the permission. I will click on the create group. So you see, the group is created, right? You can view this group also, and you can see the name also. This is the group that I have created, right? This one, AWS IoT. You can see the now. So group means what? Group means you have given this role to the set of user. As there was only one user because I am the admin, it was showing me my name only. But in case when you are working in the industry, it might give you two, three like your colleague names. So you can based on that create a group also. Is it clear? Everyone they know like how to create a groups and all.
Yes, Amit.
Any question based on this role, create grouping?
Not yet.
Dipti ma'am, Swanita ma'am.
No, no questions.
Okay. So just 1 minute. So we were working on this AWS IoT defender, right? So I said you like in this defender what we need it, while working with this defender, you might need to have a roles. So as you are using your root account, because you only have a created your account, you might need, you might not need that roles and permission. But when you work in any group, any organization, there might you need to have this permission. As in my account I have a permission, that's why I'm able to open it, because I log in with the IAM user. Okay. Now the next thing is, you can check the audit from the data that is coming into your IoT device on this cloud from the several IoT device. Just like the yesterday we run